Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I'm Ben. My student number is S02411007.
Hi, Mark. I'm Linda, and my student number is 15.
Hi, Mark. I'm Jeff, and I'm number 35.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yeah.
So
What do you think about the movie?
how about we start with the most the scene that gives you the most impression.
Okay.
Well, I think the part that the black people of the one that do the stuff with Derek in the prison is the most is the scene that gives me the most impression because at first Derek was very ignorative, I think, to the black people because he hates them, and but days after days, the black people I don't know, kind of like open Derek's defense with some kind of dirty joke, and I think it's both hilarious and touching moment because Derek can finally communicate with the people he doesn't like, and it turns out to be some kind of important turning point to Derek.
Yes.
I think maybe it's the black guy in the jail who worked with Derek. I think he doesn't have any discrimination between white people or black people. So I think if he is a normal black guy, he might be feel very like defensive to white guy, and maybe he will never try to talk to Derek. But the black guy was really innocent and like to make friends with anyone. So I think it's a good beginning to like change Derek's thought. And I also think that the change of Derek, like he used to hate black people, and now he tried to get together with anyone. I think it's really impressive. Yeah.
I think the last scene
You were out of
shocked
the
me.
screen.
Oh, sorry. I think I was shocked by the last scene,
Oh.
which Derek's brother got shot. And I think it's kind of ironic because Derek finally can accept black people, but at that time his brother was killed by black men.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the movie wants to tell us, that they give us a question that wants us to think: Will Derek hate black people afterward, or he just forgave them?
Oh yeah, it's
It's maybe the question that the movie wants to us to
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Derek will forgive those black people because his brother held a report while he died, and that report tells us that we must forgive and accept each other, that we can make a better world. So maybe that is what Derek is going to do.
but I think Derek loves his family
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's hard to say that he will forgive. Maybe he'll kill the
I don't know.
black guy. I don't know, because it's his brother who admires him very much.
Yeah.
But if you kill that black man, maybe his friends will get revenge, and maybe he kills his
And
mother.
There's another movie.
Yeah, the circle will not stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe Derek will have some revenge, and yeah, I'm with you guys, and I think yeah, the circle is very horrible.
Yeah.
So, I think the best way to end the circle is to stop from yourself. So
yeah.
but I think it is hard to do that because, after all, your dearest family is murdered by others. So, I think the way that director made this movie is very impressive because he starts with Daniel, the Derek's brother, and
Danny.
Danny. Oh, Danny.
Is it Danny?
Sorry.
Danny, yeah, Danny.
I'm not sure. I forgot his name. The process is cited by his report, and well, I think it's smooth and yeah, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's smooth.
Okay. The coherence.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think the something that black guy and white guy have some confrontation, and it's really cruel
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they rob the store.
Oh.
It's really horrible. Yeah, like they can't do this nasty thing to others just because they are black, just because their skin is different color from them. And I think the thought that other races are lower than one races, it's really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are all called human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that after Derek came out of the jail, and there's a scene that he and his brother went to a breakfast shop, a breakfast store, and he opens the door and no, he reserves the door open to a black woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
notice.
And I think it's the small things that the director will notice, and that scene is, I don't know, very I don't know how to say that in English, but I think it's very, I don't know, tiny part, but also important for director to show the audience that Derek has some change in his mind.
Like a key point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clue? Some tiny
Yeah.
clue.
And I noticed that there's some things that after Derek gets Daniel or Danny to school, and he looks back or looks at his side constantly, and I was nervous about that. Derek
me
may
too.
got shot or something like that. Well, in the end, it's Daniel that got shot in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Derek will die first.
Yeah,
Too.
me too. Yeah, it's very, well, came out of my mind.
Yeah. Do you think one day the discrimination will end?
Well, I don't know, there's all kinds of discrimination. Like, people may look down on dogs, maybe.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean the racial discrimination.
Until the day human are all
Just
die.
Well, okay, so you mean it will not end?
No, I
Never
don't
end.
think so. I have one class that teachers say every races have like an instinct that we are superior to others. That's everyone born to have the thought. So it's hard to say goodbye to discrimination.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
So what do you think about the scene that Derek got raped in the jail?
Oh, that hurts.
Yes. No, if Mark didn't tell us first, I think I will get really shocked. But
Oh.
because I know that it will happen, so I have some you know, precautions.
Because I was really surprised that it's a white guy who got raped. It's not a black guy.
Oh.
I thought that the white guy would bully a black guy in a jail.
Maybe they are less than black people. Black people is more than white people in the jail.
Yeah, just like some blacks said to Derek I think it's the partner Derek worked with, and he says to him that in here whites are the nigger.
Yeah. I think Derek will, because he didn't want to get together with white people, so they raped him.
Yeah.
Maybe because he despised what the white people do.
Yeah.
They had some secret trade with other races.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's dangerous alone in a jail because you have no company,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have no friends, and everybody can.
Hurt you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're probably never going to jail, so we won't have this problem.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, better not.
So, have you ever met any discrimination around you? Like you have seen anything happens, or you have yourself experienced?
Let me think.
What do you think about the South Asian worker?
There's
There's a lot around Taiwan.
Yeah, I think they're okay, but sometimes their behaviors are just not very acceptable to me, because I think the culture is very different from us. So some things that they think it's okay, like sitting everywhere or something, to us it's some kind of rude or not very
Proper.
proper, yeah. But I think it's some kind of culture problem, because maybe 50 or 60 years ago Taiwanese may have these problems too, but after decades of education or some knowledge from other countries, we know what to do to have some proper manners. Yeah.
But I think it's not fair to say we behave proper and they are not. Because who judge which is proper?
Yeah.
For them, they sit on everywhere that's proper, but for us, it's not.
Yeah. Because maybe it's Taiwan. You do the Taiwanese do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can notice some difference from us to those South Asia workers, but that didn't mean we are better and they are not as good as us.
Yeah.
It's just the culture or behavior difference.
Yeah.
That cannot tell that we are better or they are worse.
Yeah. And
I think all humankind is the same. I think.
yeah. And I think sometimes their food is better than us.
Really?
Yeah, like the Vietnamese. I don't know what to say that, but it's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes I think can I speak Chinese a little bit? I think 3 words is acceptable. I think sometimes 炒米粉 is not good as the Vietnamese food.
You always you eat Vietnam food a lot?
Not really, because there was a store in our near our high school, and it's opened by some Vietnamese people, and it's very delicious. Yeah.
It's like fried rice or
It's I don't know. It's got some things made of rice, and it's soup. Yeah, I don't know how to say that in English. Oh, I should look it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think South Asian workers are very important to Taiwan because some factories won't have that much opportunities to hire people, and the workers will provide us some extra
Human force.
yeah, human force. So they're important to us.
Yeah.
And I think because Taiwanese people put much emphasis on studying or getting knowledge. So some basic works like building some constructions or things that needs you to move your muscles or something will have few people to do that. So I think the workers just filled that gap. Yeah. Well,
So if it's in the United States, there are lots of races and
Yeah.
but I mean the Jewish, other the races except white guys, they sometimes do the manage job, like
Yeah.
they manage a company.
Oh.
Yeah, and which is really different from Taiwan because you will seldom see there's a South Asian.
Foreigner.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
And there is a problem that we have discussed in other classes that our teachers say, why do we treat a white guy like the foreign teacher and the foreign workers like South Asian workers really different? Like if we see a foreign teacher, a white guy or anyway European American, and we will treat him like he's much better or we will like him a lot. But when we see South Asian workers, we'll like try to avoid them.
oh,
I think it's
Yeah.
because the culture is influential and the country is stronger maybe
Oh,
because we influenced a lot by their culture, like fast food or some modern technology.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that is why
or
what the
because
difference.
the movie. Lots
Yeah,
of
yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
If
Yeah.
one day the South Asian countries become very, very strong,
Yeah.
and maybe that will change.
Thai
Maybe.
horror movie is good.
I agree.
And talking about Thai, I think some Thai instant noodles are very delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it's sour and it's spicy. So,
Shrimp?
yeah,
Okay.
I think we're far from our topic.
Yeah, so make a conclusion that we can hate a culture or a races just because their physical appearance. We should embrace it, accept it, and we'll find that some part of it are really great. Yeah,
You know what? We have 10 more minutes to go.
I have to make a conclusion for this part.
Oh.
And we can start another one. Yes.
Okay. So, what do we start?
So,
Let me think.
what do you think? Let's go back to the movie scene.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think when Derek killed the black guy? Like, put his head under.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But do you think that move will kill that man?
What?
Because he let the black man open his mouth and kick his head.
I don't know, maybe his muscles will be torn apart.
I think his tooth may broken, but I don't know whether will he died or not.
Maybe his neck will get hurt and
He
He will die,
It's possible.
Oh. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but I think at that moment Derek is just thinking that he have to protect his family, and some kind of with that reason or excuse that he can finally have some
Chance to.
action to those people he doesn't like. Yeah.
I think he's just overreact because the other black man is running away
Yeah.
and he just shot him from back. And
Yeah.
I think that is not a protection. I think that is a you just
Intention.
want to kill that man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
What about the gangster, the white gang? They get together and hate all the other black guys.
Oh, I think those people are childish.
I don't think they have brain. I don't think they use their brain to think.
Yeah, they just have some ideas and just think of its good, but not think of its blind spot because I think having confidence to your own race is good, but treating others badly is another thing. Yeah.
I think those mostly the people in the gangsters in this gang, they are teenagers, and I think they are just want to follow like the fashion. Everyone hates black people, so I will go to join a group of people, and I hate black people. I think that's really stupid, especially the leader, the old guy who control
Yeah.
the teenagers is the most disgusting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just because those people maybe most of them are in lower status of the society.
Yeah.
So they want to find someone that is worse than them. They want to have the feeling of superior.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they do that to black people.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think the word Derek say, the black men and the immigrants took out their jobs. Maybe just an excuse.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because
that is
they are
not the main-
poor.
Yeah.
They have no place to shout their
Anger.
mad. Yeah.
Oh.
So they just fight a weaker group.
Oh.
I think if they have the ability, they will not worry about someone come from other place to here and take away their job if they have ability.
Yeah.
So that means their ability is not so good.
Yeah, and this reminds me of that. Derek's teacher has told Derek that escape is not a good way, and I think those people who in the gangs are escaping from the reality that they have a poor ability to feed themselves or do something that can make them feel good about them. So they have to pick up on those who are immigrants or in other race.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the teacher said to Derek when he's in the jail?
I forgot.
I think there's a really important sentence, a question he asked him.
Oh yeah, on the bed.
Yeah. Do you know what you are doing or what? What have you been done? I
Oh.
forget. I think that's a really key sentence that turns Derek into another person.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't remember it now.
All I can remember is that Derek has a towel on his butt.
Yes. Me too.
I forgot that sentence.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
What do you think about the scene that Derek and his brother took out the signs, the pictures, the Hitler signs
Oh.
on the wall?
Oh. I think
That's touching.
Yeah.
I think that means Derek changed deep from his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hitler is a racist who kills a lot of Jewish during
Yeah.
World War II. So I think the director wants us to know that he changed a lot.
Yeah, and I think those pictures represent some rules that they knew or they learned from they were little. So they once they remove them, it represents that he removes those ideas from his mind since he was a child.
Yeah, it feels like
Yes.
a wall, like crumbled down.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, so they accept everyone.
Do you know the Hitler salute?
You mean
Yeah.
that like this?
Yeah, I think that is illegal in Europe.
Really?
Yeah. I've heard
Oh
that.
yeah, I think.
If you do this in Europe, you'll
Get arrested?
you'll get arrested. I think that is because what the Nazi do is so nasty.
They don't want to go back to history again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's also some kind of escape.
Really?
I think people in Europe can acknowledge that doing this sign is very immoral
Yeah.
or represents something bad. But I think just by doing this and it's illegal in the law, I think it's too serious maybe.
Maybe it's
But this is a serious problem. Like if someone follow the sign, maybe it will remind them of what the Nazi has do.
But
I think if you do this, just like you're smiling or kidding, I think it will not make you into jail. I think it's what you are intentional and
Yeah.
you are like I don't know. It depends maybe.
yeah, but well, I think it's things are past. The things past is past. So
Oh.
you can't say that the Japanese or the Dutches have invaded Taiwan and you you keep them out of Taiwan. You
Yeah,
just don't
true.
do that. And well, since the Nazis are originally in Germany,
Yeah.
so you can't see Germany today as the Germans yesterday. So I think it's I don't know. I think it's just not that good to see that history event or that I don't know bad memories so seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can understand that those Nazis are doing very terrible things.
Yeah.
But it's just far away. So yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I think maybe that's a part of their history. Maybe that makes what they are now. So
Yeah.
maybe they cares a lot, and maybe the law is set maybe 60 or 50 years ago.
Oh, yeah,
so the
maybe.
emotion
Oh.
at that time is
yeah, that makes sense.
still tension,
Yeah.
and that makes sense. Maybe someday they will change that law. Maybe 10
Yeah.
years later.
And well, do you remember that there's a thing that Derek and his family was having a I don't know breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, when his father was still alive.
Yes.
Yes.
I think Derek's father is some kind of
Oh.
yeah he has a serious discrimination about black people. At that time, Derek I think he wasn't that serious about discrimination, but his father is already very serious about discrimination. He he even told Derek that don't believe whatever the black teacher tells him.
Yes.
Maybe it's because in that period, people, old white people hate black people.
Yeah, but I think his mother doesn't hate them so much, because when the father speaks, the mother didn't speak anything or have some gestures that approves his father's speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the reason that Derek hate black people so much, it's from his father.
Yeah.
And
I think his father was killed in a fire.
by
and
a black guy.
Yeah, black man set the fire.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's the main reason why Derek hates black people so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's ironic. The movie is ironic because his father and his brother is
Killed
all
by.
killed by black people. But
Yeah.
he finally forgave them while his brother was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about time to end the chatting.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, bye Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Goodbye, Mark.